Hi, my name is Ben T. Murdoch.
My name's Owen Kiersdale.
I'm Kathleen O'Donnell.
Hi, my name is Wes Armstrong. Welcome to The Morning After.
Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to The Morning After.
Hey, this is Ben, and welcome to Behind the Scenes.
Let's get this started. It's been something I'd been thinking about for a while. I wanted to push myself in a lot of different ways by doing something that I hadn't seen much of. So I knew I wanted to shoot at night.
We got 3 cars going.
I wanted to shoot in a car.
Oh, it's not working.
Okay, it's completely dead.
And I wanted to shoot with the snow. The idea started over the summer. I started writing it, and I think around August, I started making a bunch of little notes, like my notepads all over my wall looked like kind of crazy person. I'm like, okay, this character's gonna talk to this person. What's the connection over here? What's this? But around September, when we were actually faced with like, okay, we have to make up these film ideas, and they should be between, like 5 to 10 minutes. And I'm like, whoa, that's not gonna work for me. This film is gonna be over 10 for sure. So yeah, I just held on to the idea. I shot something else, and I'm like, okay, I kind of let the idea build in my head for a little.
Ben came to me one day and said, hey, I want to make a script about like people driving in cars. You have a car, you interested? And I was like, okay. Because I like working with Ben, he's a great guy. When he was pitching me the idea, I knew it was like, this is something pretty awesome, and I totally want to be a part of it in any way I can. And he's like, okay, help me make this script, help me get this from the ground up, and yeah.
Honestly, I've never acted in a film before or anything, but one of my friends, his roommate, I guess, the director, he was like, hey, how do you feel about being in my film? And I was like, do you really want me to act in your film? Like, okay, sure, I'll do it. Because he was like, yeah, you just be the character, it's you. I was like, okay, sure, I'll do it. And a lot of fun.
This film's been a little different for me for a couple reasons. One, the shooting style I knew I wanted to be different than what I had done before, different from what I had, not just what I had done before, but what I normally see. And I'm a big fan of Wes Anderson, and I'd said since the beginning I want this kind of dark Wes Anderson film, which, in all honesty, the biggest elements from Wes that I took out of this that actually show are the center frame and I suppose the kind of quirky humor.
Ah, yes. 25, 25, 25, 25.
Oh no, Ben, I can't.
No? Okay.
First of all, this was definitely a bit longer in filming than the other ones, and it was a lot more involved for me personally. I feel more personally invested in this one. Just with everything going on and how the filming went as opposed to the other ones that were kind of choppy in the production.
Professionalism. Everything was thought out. The gear is fantastic. I'd seen things that I'd never even heard of before. They're trying to explain to me how everything works. I'm like, man, this is way above us. We just ran around with a T5 and just kind of did what we did. But no, it was really cool. It was that whole next level of absolute professionalism. It was really cool.
The fact that I got to do it with good friends. I got to wear a leather jacket, which was cool. I had a leather jacket and I got to look tough on screen, even though I'm not really tough.
We were trying to line up this one scene, and it was 3 cars, and then one of our cars kept on dying, but we all worked together to get our cars back and running again. That was a lot of fun. Hard, but fun.
The cast was a good part of it. I don't think it would have gone as well if we didn't get along or anything.
The script itself is probably one huge highlight. It's awesome. Just the way they wrote it was genius, really. The cast crew, we all got along really well, which was awesome. Met some new people that I'd never met before, and really happy about that.
It's such a funny script and such a funny film, and just being able to just be so silly and stuff on set, and just having a lot of fun, just interacting with all the characters and seeing it come to life.
Besides some of the very random and zany conversation with the cast and crew, It was just a fun experience going through everything. Doing makeup, wardrobe, and all the different locations. We had a lot of fun doing all of that, and being out on set late at night. Quite a few nights there.
There's so many things. There's so many things I was so happy with. Honestly, the first one that comes to mind is the dying window in You're Gonna Have to Figure Something Out. It's just so perfect because I always saw the window moving slowly in my head as it raised past Adam's eyes, but because the car was dying in the shot, like we were able to do 2.5 takes of that. The first one was really slow, and then we all start laughing partway through because the window's going 3 times slower than it should be. And then the second shot, we were able to actually get it, and it's the one that's in the film. It's perfect. It's hilarious. And then the third one, the window completely dies. It doesn't make it all the way up, and that's it. The car's dead. We had to get everybody out and fix it. But it was just so good. That's honestly it's exactly how I wanted it to look in my head. And those are the shots, those are the things about the film that I personally really love, is when it's like, that's how it was in my head, that's how it came out on the storyboard, and then that's the actual frame, is something that's really nice for me.
Cold.
Cold.
The cold, of course.
It was very cool.
I hated the cold.
Shooting in the winter outside at night is not on my high on my list of things to ever really do again.
It's just funny. Like, it was the only leather jacket. It was just really funny. Like, I'm not saying anything bad about it. It was just really cold. Like, especially like filming by the water in winter at night. Like, it's really cold.
Like Catherine being like blanketed all the time in between takes is, again, something I feel bad about the whole coat thing, but it's funny. Just to be able to be like, okay, we'd have these little mini conversations almost every take where like I walk up to take the blanket, I'm like, I'm sorry, Catherine. She's like, shut up, bud, it's fine. And I'm like, I know it's not, but okay. Yeah, she was so cold the whole time. We all were. I'm in like full winter gear, so was Prince right behind the camera, and then there's like Adam in like, his little sleeves, and we're like, okay, cool, thanks Catherine, everybody. Benjamin's got these like soulless shoes. They're like, have fun, looking good, guys.
Probably the fact that it looks sexy on camera.
And then Catherine's gonna run.
No, I think the best part I'm gonna take away from doing this whole project is that when I actually watch a film, I'll know a little bit more about what goes into a film, different camera angles.
Yeah, I just had to use different gear and like kind of how they work on the fly. Like I did a little bit of everything. If someone wasn't there and I wasn't in a scene, I was like, hey, I'll hold this light for you, whatever, I'll run the sound, doesn't matter. So it's kind of cool, like using a boom for the first time. It was pretty neat. I'd never done that before. That was really cool.
There's a lot that goes into a film like this. Like, it's supposedly a short film, but like a lot goes into it. Like, if the scene isn't right to the director or anything, you gotta do it all over again. If the tone's not right, you gotta do it all over again.
Shooting this, we didn't know what to expect, and at any situation, like a battery could die, a camera could die, anything could happen. But everybody was just all like happy-go-lucky, just like, okay, you know what? We're gonna find a way around it. We're gonna fix this problem. We're gonna not let it bother us too much, and we're just gonna keep going.
It doesn't say anything you change yet.
Cut.
I thought it did!
A lot of people are really invested in this. I think it's a great film, great storyline. I had a lot of fun shooting it.
It's certainly something else. Like, I can't really explain it like any further because you guys, it would be spoilers.
You're not going to be sitting there without a smile on your face because those jokes were very well done.
It's a story of friendship, of fighting against the odds, and the power of forgiveness as well.
It's a classic like friendship tale. All friendships have their ups and downs, and
Reach a whole bunch of hiccups and hurdles.
this one kind of puts like a weird twist on it.
If you've ever driven around with your friends in the middle of the night and done some stupid stuff, this is the film for you. That's what it is. It's about friendship, forgiveness, and kind of crazy, quirky people. I hope there's a couple laughs, and it's a good time.